Welcome back to crypto's juiciest news. Biddy Coin, the green emoji has graced us. Now, friends, because Bitcoin is actually a friend of the crypto industry, I've actually rounded Bitcoin's price up. See, it's like 87,800, but you deserve to get rounded up, Bitcoin. Okay, Ethereum, because you're a piece of garbage, you've been rounded down. Okay, you're actually like $2,070. I've rounded you down. Opposite of up, rounded you down, you piece of trash. Down to $2,000. You will keep the tulip emoji. How have you been doing? I've got another coverage of the highest quality coming your way. We have Biddy Coin, 88,000 American dollars. That is wonderful to see in it. And friends, the ISM came out. I've just seen it. Man, do you remember we needed like a 52? I think this is it. Flash manufacturing PMI. We needed like a 52. It came out 49.8. Oh my God. You're a piece of garbage, ISM. So very unfortunate. You actually see it. So USD, right? Flash manufacturing PMI, 49.8. But this is flash services. So I'm not exactly sure which one it is. Man, that's 49. But that makes sense, right? It's backwards looking, by the way. It's last month. And last month, we're going garbage, isn't it? Yeah, so damn it. 49. Look, it hasn't updated on this chart, though. This is ISM Purchasing Managers Index. It has not updated. Man, what are you about? I'm actually speechless, friends. I've got to collect my thoughts. Got to play some pump music. Man, I got to break something. We've been talking about this ISM needing to go up. You tick down. Oh, well, but, remember, friends, like I said, it's backwards looking. The data's backwards looking. The prices move first. Prices react to stuff like this. The market already knew it was going to be garbage, right? That's why it was weak last month. So that's why I've even told you, when the ISM is up, the price will already be up. If I told you, in 3 months, the ISM is going to be 52, as the reading comes out, maybe Ethereum's already $5,000 or 4,500. That's how these things work. You can't just go, the ISM has ticked up, and Ethereum is still down 50% from last year. Yeah, you don't get that. It's actually wild how the market computes this stuff in real time. It's actually beautiful to see. Now, friends, we've got a lot of things to go through. I have to give you this piece now because I've got to make a full episode on it. We've been speaking a lot about pDAI. I have been literally sick as hell. I'll go through that a bit later. But I have a video here by Mr. Cash Money. So I was watching Coexistence Stevens's video, the stream. Shout out to Mr. Khalid here. Cash Money comes in. He's literally shirtless. Comes in, okay? He looks like he's been on a 15-day bender. He comes in and he drops one of the most historic PulseChain videos we'll ever see. He literally dropped it. It literally happened. I recorded it. You can watch it on Stevie's channel and stuff as well. That's beautiful. So to tell you exactly the breaking news is, do you remember when Richard Hart was asking questions on the FUD and he was saying, stop buying pDAI with a question mark? Huh? Should you stop buying pDAI? That's what he was saying. Well, Mr. Cash Money ended up finding out that 9 minutes after he asked that question, another rumored wallet, meant to be him, swapped into the token NOPE and then swapped into eDAI. So the token NOPE, that's Randy's coin. Okay, now I don't have the transactions here, but that's the token NOPE, no permissions. So remember, Richard believes the blockchain is speech. Anybody can run free open source software. That's the blockchain, right? It's real crypto. It's free speech. He speaks through the chain. It's part of the conspiracy and stuff out here, right? So he asked a question. 9 minutes later, he goes, so he said, right, stop selling pDAI. Stop selling. And then he literally goes, nope. And when I saw this, friends, I was like, whoa. So if I wasn't convicted in here 18 hours a day, it was late night. I was like midnight. I was watching. I was like, that would have been, okay, don't bother. Don't follow me. Okay, I've got a Pokeball in my room. Okay, don't follow me. Sell if you don't like it. Okay. To me, if I saw that clip and I was all out, I'm like, bro, get me back in right now. That was my moment. I actually asked for him. I summoned him to the Baby Doll Telegram. I made him a mod. I gave him the a super custom status called the pegged apostle. It's pretty good, right? The pegged apostle. So he figured it out. I'm gonna play for you the clip like later on in the video and stuff out here. But yes, so Richard is communicating through the blockchain. Now, when I saw this, I thought, oh no, they're all gonna buy the cheap prices. No one did. No one did. No one did anything. Friends, this is the funny part. Okay, I literally watched it. And then after 10 minutes, I was like, man, I bet I'm going to see like a plus 80% candle because people are going to figure it out on pDAI. Didn't do anything. Didn't do anything. Down 15%. It's literally not moving. So, but why does that happen? It's like I tell you, in these great uncertainty times, okay, like people think they're going to find insider information and that's going to give them like certainty. It's not. It's not. The insider information, all it can do is like just tell you like maybe you should be long or maybe you should be out. Okay, but it doesn't really give you certainty. You know, you can't feel different. You know what I mean? You still don't know. Right? You could be fed false information, for example. But I found this very interesting. I'll be covering it later. Mr. Crypto, Mr. Cash Money out here. I literally found 10 out of 10. He is the new Richard Hart student on this cycle. Okay, in 2020, it was watching Warlord Richard only have one coin, do your staking. You are representation of that cycle. Now we're in something different. He figured it out, which is actually quite amazing. Now, friends, I mentioned to you, I'll play some angel music. I mentioned to you, I've been really sick. I'm just getting, I got double sick. I got really sick. I got exhaustion. I mean, I've been passing out. I've never had this in my life. So I even had, this has literally never happened to me. I was waking up in the middle of the night to do double poops. I don't know what that is. My cortisol levels, I think, were like literally spiked all day. Friends, I dropped kilos. I've never had that. I've literally never had that. No appetite. I'm back at the gym now. I literally wasn't sleeping. I was just binging. I was literally pinging. Yes, and I was just I was just pooping everywhere. It was like high stress, and there was nothing you can do about it. And I'm thinking, man, what is this? What is this? What is this? Obviously, it's the pDAI stuff. It was the pDAI stuff. The universe is like sending me a signal, like this is it. This is the moment. I felt it. I've never felt something like this before, man. I've been in many trades in my life, like conviction and things that were easy, things that were hard. Nothing like this. This is the trophy. I've been training my whole life for this one, okay? And it like landed in my hand. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I didn't ask to be the last man standing. I'm like, that's actually what it is right now. Just to confirm for you, friends, I am officially last man standing. Officially. Literally last man standing. There's been a few people dropped off yesterday. Specifically about 9 hours ago. Fully dropped off. And I'm thinking like, bro, Bro, what are you worried about? By the way, just because I look confident doesn't mean it's going to go up. I've never told a single person to buy pDAI. I've never told a single person to buy these coins. I don't care. If you don't like it, click sell. If it goes to zero, all right, I'll move on with my life. No crying in the casino. Okay? But I'm just a bit curious. Like, bro, your biggest fear already happened. Just telling you. You already had your biggest fear. Your biggest fear was Richard would come out and tell you, sell pDAI. I don't like it. It's trash. It happened, bro. It already happened. We went a 0 to 1 moment. You survived that. So like, what now? What are you getting flooded out by now? Like just another guy's essay? Oh, the minter did something. Oh, you mean the price was higher, lowering, and the minter did something. By the way, friends, I'm not a price action trader. People have said to me, Sommi, what are you going to do if the price goes like this? Here, I keep holding. I don't care. I keep holding. I don't care if the price makes a low. I'm not price action trading this. I just find it interesting. I can mark the FUD numbers. I really FUD. Look, friends, if you connect the wicks, if you literally connect the wicks like this, look what the chart's doing. That's interesting, right? Literally V bottoming. Look at that from the FUD levels. So I found that interesting. I got plenty more content coming. And by the way, everything else in crypto is boring. Just to let you know, they're all dog shit. They don't have a narrative like this. This is the first cycle unicorn, in my opinion. They don't have that. Okay, so hey, you want me to spend 4 hours on a coin? Excite me. Why? Where's the upside? What's the upside? Give me the story. Give me the narrative. I want to put all of it together. Excite me. All right. What's the upside? What's the downside? This one, by the way, if you're right, you get a handsome 500x to a dollar return. 500x upside if you're right, and then 1x downside. So I like that, by the way. I like that. What's this other stuff that we're looking at? Another DeFi coin. Another, not talking about PulseChain. I'm talking about like everything else in crypto, friends. Because PulseChain's obviously contrarian stuff. I really do mean it, friends. I've looked at them. Okay. Look, bro, I'm still getting messages from people. They don't care about any coin. They just care about pDAI. They just care about it, okay? I am not going to sit here and go, well, you know what, you should go diversify into this and that. Bro, we're all correlated anyway. We know we are. We're Ethereum's bitch and Ethereum is Bitcoin's bitch. Actually, Ethereum's like everyone's bitch now. But, you know, I'm not going to sit here and say, I've heard 15,000 retailers ask about pDAI. Let me go block that out. And let me go look at this other dog shit on Sonic Chain. Shout out to Sonic Chain. I like Phantom, by the way. And awesome. I think I got like 100x on it last cycle. But yeah, what I mean. You know what I mean? They're not asking about that, bro. You don't know how the Curve VE 3,3 bonding mechanism works with Andre's new coin to get you an extra 2.1% yield if you hold for another 12 months. And frankly, I know you don't give a shit because you got about 480 bucks anyway. You're looking for 100x or bust. I know what you're looking for. That's why you're asking the same questions. pDAI, can pDAI get to $1? Can pDAI get to $1? I don't know if it's going to get to $1. I don't know when. I don't even know if it can. I don't know. I just believe it's cheap. Just me. By the way, whenever I say that, some soy boys come out and they say, but Richard Hart doesn't like the coin. Get it through your head. He didn't lie. pDAI is broken now. I am investing for the future. It's broken today. It might not be broken in a year from now. I don't invest for today. I invest for the future. Every single person who won at this game does the same. When you bought Bitcoin at 60 cents, you weren't investing for what it was being used for back then, which is people to buy and sell some of the finest Colombian sugar powder on the internet, okay? You weren't investing for that world. You're investing for the world where there's a product market fit for this decentralized creation put on the internet to make the world's first money for the people, okay? Whether you understood it or not, that's what you long for. BlackRock didn't want to touch BTC when you and your mates are ordering some ganja from some dude's basement using Bitcoin, okay? BlackRock doesn't want to touch it. Was that the best time to buy it? Yes, it was. You could say Bitcoin was broken back then. Okay. Well, that's how I see the world, okay? It doesn't mean pDAI is going to work. It can still go to zero. You don't invest for the world based off today. The market has already priced today in. It's broken. Yes, I can see that. That's why it's not $1. You get it? You get it now. If it wasn't broken, it'll be $1. There you go. So, you get the point now, friends. We're investing for the future. Okay? If you invest based off today, you have no edge. There is no edge. It's already priced in. Oh, it looks bad out there. Yeah, red monthly candles. Oh, it looks good up there. Yes, green monthly candles. It's the same thing over and over again. Now, others BTC is literally dead. Bro, I don't understand how the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have been down here for 2.5 months. This is, we've never seen price action like this ever. And like, it's not, this is easily like, if you wanted to make a case for this cycle being broken, you could make it now in terms of there's no alt season, but ISM is still below 52. Yeah. So you can't really like look at it, I guess, by time per se. Yes, you can say we've never been this far into a crypto cycle where the business ISM is still below 52. You can definitively say that. Hence no alt season, yeah? Because they're linked, the business cycle, yeah? Now, is it ever going to get above 52? I mean, it better. Otherwise, I'm going to go over to Raoul Pal's island, okay? I'm going to sit on that nice leather chair with him and I'm going to enjoy some wine and crackers, until it does. Okay, we get it, friends. I know it's tough, man. It's not like it's always this time is different. This time is different. But like, bro, I've just honestly, I don't give a crap at this point. I don't. I'm looking at this. It's the only thing I care about. Everything else is boring. I've looked at everything, dude. I've looked at everything. If it's good tech, they started at 850 million market cap day one. Good luck. Okay, if it's good tech in the future, okay, you got to lock up your money for 2 or 3 years, and they're not going to let you and I in at cheap prices anyway. You know what I mean? Okay, if it's a meme, join the other 550,000 memes. You are just a function of, I guess, Ethereum's price. See what I mean? There's hurdles everywhere, okay? And we've seen a lot of that stuff out here before. It's just something about this one. Now, if you want to speak about Richard Hart and stablecoins, remember, Richard Hart did not found pDAI, okay? Richard Hart is not the founder of pDAI. He is the founder of PulseChain. He deployed the chain and he forked over some contracts. Some might be interesting though. President pumps World Liberty Financial launches a dollar pegged stablecoin. The ticker is USD1. So, man, friends, like, you know, honestly, if I went back, if you went back to 4 or 5 years ago and you're like, hey, what's a cool idea for PulseChain? And then Richard Hart is like, oh, I want to make a stablecoin. If you just heard that, you'd be like, boring. But you just have no idea, right? You would not understand it whatsoever. This is how obviously late we are. Richard Hart was thinking about this, my gosh, 4 years ago. And then I figured out with this stablecoin wars, oh my gosh, he's literally, friends, we're never going to see this again, bro. We're never going to see this again. I doubted it. Because he's the genius. I can't see shit. He's the billionaire, not me. Okay. I can't believe he front-runned the narrative years in advance again. I've got goosebumps right now. I've got peg nipples and goosebumps right now. He made Hex as a DeFi 2.0 coin before DeFi 1.0 season even started. Whoa. He made Hex, friends, 2019. DeFi season peaked in August of 2020. So he was doing Hex as a DeFi thing, but DeFi 2.0, which peaked even later in 2021. Do you understand how rare that is? By the way, that's why if you made money in Hex, that's what you got it from. You were in something where if you're like, hey, this guy's got this like weird idea, okay? He's got a top hat, you know what I mean? And everyone says he's scamming, says it's extreme risk, and then drops like 98% on the start. Yeah, here, the narrative he ended up pinging on was, it came to fruition for that cycle. Is it happening again? Well, I have this video here, Stablecoin Wars, the upcoming crypto narrative with pDAI as a first cycle unicorn. That's right, friends. I've just shown you World Liberty Finance, XRP, Ripple. Everyone's making a stablecoin. Everyone's making a stablecoin. However, if you watch my videos with literally, friends, you've watched a lot of my videos. Okay, a lot of people when they have a doubt question, I'm always thinking, what angle are you gonna come from? And I'm like, oh, boring. You haven't watched my videos. Once again, we went through this like 6 months ago, bro. Over and over and over again. So, what's the whole point of a stablecoin? Okay, why a stablecoin? Well, there is the holy grail of crypto, friends, is to fix the problem of people leaving in a bear market. If you can fix the problem of people leaving in a bear market, the crypto industry volatility stops being so garbage for 3.5 to 4 years every bear market. Yeah, and with just Bitcoin rising. So one of the ways I think, and I don't know crap, that's why I like the pDAI. One of the ways I think you can fix the problem is, I guess, similar to what Richard's done. You've got a chain, you've got assets, risk on assets, right? And then now you have a stable coin out here. Remember, Richard Hart is not the founder of the stable coin, but okay, if it does work out, it would be very interesting, wouldn't it? Okay, because now if the whole community has a portion in like Hex, Pulse, PulseX Inc., and then a portion in the stable coin, yeah, they use these stable coins to buy the dip on this stuff, yeah, and it's symbiotic. right? Now you might say, so Sommi, this doesn't happen in like other chains. You're right, okay? It won't ultimately change that, but it will make PulseChain's network effect more sticky, okay? It will. Like, think about it, like, you know, USDC, it's not like chain specific. Like, USDC is everywhere. You didn't give a crap. But if you have PulseChain DAI, interesting. Very interesting, okay? So that's where I think it's coming from, the ecosystem. Now, I don't know if Richard's thought about that. I don't know. I don't speak to the guy. You have to speak to him. Maybe he's just like, oh, cool. I didn't know I was doing that. Maybe he's just making something useful. Or maybe he's not. Okay, maybe he's not making it. Okay, so he's not the founder. Maybe he's not even an operator. I don't know. Okay. I like it though. But yes, when I see more and more stable coins, and I see, you know, like I said, the Ripple one, Charles Cuckinson's got Djed, literally worst name, Djed, D-J-E-D, DJ erectile dysfunction. That's pretty much it. Who names a stable coin Djed, bro? My gosh, friends, we gotta flip them. We have to flip them. Like it's just literally, PulseChain is like Coranzo, like on steroids. That's it. Cult, faster tech, better tech. We do push-ups. We react way faster to product market fit. We got 170 content creators. We got 72 streamers. We got doxed faces. We got a guy in a bull hat yelling "Moo!" We got a pirate. We got a lawyer. We got a doctor. We got a Hooters waitress. Same thing, right? Look, we got so many things. They got nothing. We got the sexy PulseChain and Hex ladies. Man, that's huge. They don't have them anywhere else, bro. So, to me, it's just a matter of time. That's what it comes down to. If you look at the prices, though, we are cheap as hell, bro. How is PulseChain at 466 million market cap? PulseX 6.73%. Look, man, you never know, man. Maybe this is orchestration. Get the weekends out, get the non-believers out, and then it does the whole Solana thing where, oh, the chain looks broken. Wink, wink. Oh, it seems to be fixing, and it seems to be accelerating. Maybe that's the story. Shout out to PulseCoin list as well, friends. This is awesome. So you just have all the core coins. Pretty much not moving anyway because Ethereum, friends. Ethereum, like we just celebrated Ethereum hitting $2,000 again, bro. That's literally just went up $100 after 2 months, which is just shocking. You're down $2,000 after 12 months, so yeah, it's gonna be a while. In other news as well, CME Group have partnered with Google Cloud. They want to do tokenization stuff for capital markets. This will that's the real stuff. Yeah, that is, they come in. Now we have real world assets. You have stuff, Ethereum goes up because Ethereum is DeFi, real world assets. You have Chainlink, part of that. Everything that boosts Ethereum stuff and everything DeFi connected. When you start introducing the stonks, because now you need price feeds and then there's different platforms that support them. You know what I mean? Like if you had an account, hey, like someone can issue a token equivalent for your portfolio. That's the future. That's where we're all going. Also, Uncle Jimmy Cramer, right here, in his younger days, he's made a comment about GME, GameStop. He goes, GameStop is finally doing my Bitcoin ploy. So GameStop, GME bought Bitcoin. Probably going to see more of it on the balance sheets and stuff out here. I still, look, friends, this is going to be great, but make no mistake, it's top of this bull market. These people don't know what they're holding. They don't know what they're holding, bro. Like, you think you're in a commodity. You know that, right? You know a commodity can trade at any freaking price on the day. You know that, right? It's just traded at the margin. You're not entitled to anything. It's just a share of a network. Yeah. So it's a fancy way, basically, of saying, like, just because Michael Saylor's all in or a country's all in, yeah, once they're all in, that's it. The market can do anything after that. It can literally do anything it wants. But that's bear market stuff. So we don't have to worry about any of that right now. Get us to euphoria first. You know what I mean? If I see the Bitcoin weekly chart as well, I guess everybody's torn between what happens. BCB still thinks we're going to get the big rotational top and then it's all over. That's what he thinks. Like we go up and up here. I don't know, and I'm not scared. I didn't come this far to get jeeted by the thought of maybe the cycle's over, personally. I'm going to show you this 1 hour price return here of this coin. And I'll just show it to you right now. So this poopy coin dropped 32%. Now, Man, you guys are funny. Someone made a token. I think it's Pump Tires. I don't know. They made a token named Sommi the Fraud. And then it rugged straight away. Oh my God, man. You guys, that's funny. That's funny. So, yeah, I guess if you want to try your luck at making a ticker, go to the JPEG Casino, pump.tires. It burns Pulse. Hey, maybe one of the 100,000 coins made ends up hitting it big with like a meme or something out here. This is just gold, man. Sommi the Fraud. Come here. This guy's a fraud. Yoink. If you lose money at that stuff, you know it, bro. You're buying a coin called Sommi the Fraud. You know what you're getting yourself into. It's just like, okay, like you don't accidentally end up in the woman's bathroom if you're a dude. You know what I mean? Like, you saw the sign. Yeah. So, now, of course, the Sommi hate and everything continues. But yeah, I don't care about it. Like, you just... Guys, I made the crypto trilemma problem. I made the problem. Okay, friends, literally, I made this, okay? If you type in crypto trilemma problem into YouTube, I am the first result, okay? I am the crypto trilemma problem, okay? Here it is. It's a triangle. Hello, baby dolls. Look at you. Look at you, Sommi from 2 years ago. How are you doing, young sir? Did you know the bag still haven't pumped? See, friends, it's actually funny. If you watch all the UFO stuff, Whitley Strieber, I think when the UFOs contacted him, they basically said, it's very interesting. They basically communicate to him, humans, like, you take a couple of stuff for granted. And this is wild. He goes, you guys, because you don't know the future, things are exciting to you still. And my mind blew. I was like, whoa, I never thought about that. And I've been thinking about it a lot. I'm like, man, imagine you knew how you die. Imagine you knew everything that happens in your life for like the next 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. Nothing's exciting. It's all priced in to your emotions. I'm like, wow, what a boring existence, which is kind of funny. Now, going back here, I made the crypto trilemma problem, friends. There's a triangle, you see? 1, you make money. 2, the influencer protects reputation. And 3, the influencer makes money. So when you and I, friends, watch anyone, okay? Only 2 of these 3 can happen, okay? You and I make money watching them, okay? They can make money, or they protect their reputation, okay? You can't get all 3. You can't, because how does the viewer and the KOL, the call, how do they both make money? Well, reputation has to be taken as a hit, a big hit. Buying low. That's it. They don't make more videos when the price goes down. They put the chart on a daily RSI, and they're like, oh, there might be a divergence here, but not financial advice, do your own research. And then they say nothing for 4.5 months. Maybe the price is up, and they go, oh, remember I made that video? The RSI was small here, bro. The RSI is always low. The RSI goes to -50 when the thing's going down to 0 anyway. RSI means shit. You know what I mean? So I don't do that, friends. When I look at this stuff, I know, I'm like, dude, if this works out, man, if this works out, wow, if this works out. By the way, if it doesn't work out, I don't care. I literally don't care. Just go move on to the next thing. Okay, crying in the casino literally gets you nowhere. But now you understand the reputation problem here, friends, because what does the influencer always choose? They're incentivized, okay? They choose, they make money, and protect their reputation. Okay? So how do you protect your reputation? You follow the crowd. Red candles. Uncertainty, uncertainty, uncertainty. Red monthly candles. Oh, I wonder if there's a coin out here that rhymes with pDAI. Right here. Red monthly candle. See that? This is a red monthly candle. It went down 93%. Okay? It literally went down 93%. It's still down 75% on the month. See? Uncertainty, fear, doubt. Nothing can go right. Nothing can go right. It's bad. Stay out. See what I mean? Everyone's just saying the same shit. Bro, I don't need you to tell me that the thing's broken. You know what I mean? First, I can see the price chart. And secondly, I can hear it with the 400,000 people yelling. You know what I mean? I don't make money by following the crowd. You don't make money by following the crowd either, okay? You have to find opportunity. So that's why when it comes to this, okay, I dare say, hey, there might actually be a path where there's a green monthly candle from here, okay? Just saying that, heads explode. I'm like, bro, why is it so hard to imagine that something can go up? You understand Luna got back to 7 cents, bro, Terra USD, an unbacked Ponzi stablecoin that had $16 billion of stored value at the top. You know that, right? 16 billion. It went to zero, came back to 7 cents, 7.2 cents actually. So why is it so hard to imagine something like this going back to 7 cents? Why is it so hard to imagine? By the way, you literally had people losing $16 billion. You haven't lost $16 billion in this. It's imaginary fugazi, man. It started from zero. It's gains only. That's the fun part, right? So I know this, friend. That's what you're looking for, okay? And I've told you this, okay? Mark my words. Just go. What I've done, go down in history, okay? And by the way, I don't even care if I'm wrong, bro. I don't care if I'm wrong. Like, you're asking Lionel Messi midway, he's about to take the penalty kick. Hey, what happens if you miss the kick? He's like, bro, just move. I don't care. I don't care. Okay, we missed the kick. Okay. There's another 45 minutes for the second half. Move. Just move and let me take the kick. That's what you're watching right now. So, looking at these red candles, fans, you understand if you are doing anything opposite to the crowd, bleeding. Absolutely bleeding influencer. Bleeding followers. I've already bleed. I keep bleeding every day. I don't check it the day to day. The numbers going down. Down. I'm blocked everywhere. People starting to filter out the word pDAI. And I'm like, bro, did you learn nothing from your experience, Habib? Do you understand people were calling you stupid while they were blocking the word hex in 2020? And then hex did a 150x. Did you know that? It went from 0.3 cents up to 55 cents. 150x. You were in the community, Habib. Why can't you see the same things happening all over again? Well, you think you're smart? Or you think, oh, you're the genius now? You're the genius. Everyone else is stupid. We're stupid. Bro, maybe something else is going on here. You ever thought, oh, maybe, like, okay, you're the genius, right? So here's the thing, friends. A lot of people, when you say that, they go, no, but don't you think everyone else is wrong? No. What I'm saying is, the price ain't zero, bro. How come the thing with the inflation bug doesn't have a $0 price right now? Why is it actually making higher lows? I can see the price chart. Okay, well, you think you're smarter than the market? Is that what you think? You think that 100,000 people who have read from the PulseChain founder that this thing has an inflation bug, you think that the market's so dumb it hasn't priced that in? So that's why I'm trying. Look, friends, at some point, you just got to realize that if we get to 1 cent, you're going to see a literal showering wave of peg nipples all over Twitter, all over YouTube, okay? And people are going to be demanding them, okay? So this is the most fascinating story in crypto. All this macro stuff, yeah, it's all going to figure itself out. Look, I've spoken to a lot of you pDAI guys. I am shocked. Shocked. Everyone has a story. They go, hey, I know a guy, he's in real estate. I know a guy, this guy's a priest. I know a guy, this guy's an actual fireman. Doesn't just have a hat like you, Sommi. They're like, man, these guys don't even know about crypto. They got pDAI. I only hear it about that. I only hear it for pDAI. Not Hex, not Pulse, not Ink, not Sonic, not like, oh, this guy's buying Solana. No. I'm just hearing pDAI. That's all I'm hearing. Bro, it's literally just Hex all over again. Hex got so many people who had no idea about crypto to come in. They didn't understand finance. And then Eric Wall's writing 15-page essays trying to help them. Say, hey, bro, the inflation just comes from the token itself, right? That's the money produced. It's not US dollars minted at a bank account. It's inflation of the own token. And everyone's like, you don't get it. Game theory, you don't get it. You know what I mean? So, but here's the thing. Okay, it doesn't matter about being right or wrong. If you could go back in time, if Eric could replay time, he'd be like, crap, I'm seeing an overwhelmingly large amount of people who refuse to read my essay, but keep buying anyway. Maybe I should say buy Hex to hedge against the future where I can't convince the next 55,000 people to come and buy this token. And guess what? He would have been 150x richer at the top. Right now, my nipples aren't even sore yet. Like, subscribe, Biddy Button, all. Catch you soon.